Good morning. You still dancing, Bev?
It is actually quite funky music, isn't it?
It is. I quite like it.
Yeah.
Should we be concerned that we can't hear anything from the man of love?
No, I think that's brilliant. Why can't we
Do you?
hear him? That's fantastic.
I don't know.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
I'm a little worried now. Do you think, has he set us up on a blind date? And now you've gone. Is this some sort of... I'm going to say good morning to everybody else because this is like a... I feel like I've been set up here. Danny's gone. Oh, look at... Yes, we'll find out all about Bev's little friend shortly, Emma. Good Arvo top. Bev is back with the eye. What's with the eyebrows, Bev?
I don't know what happened there. I just suddenly disappeared, and I thought, ooh.
You've missed this. You missed a lovely comment. You have to watch back from Emma. She was like loving. She's got a lot of love for the bear. Oh, look at this. The comments are flying in, so I might actually put some comments up. Danny's dropped out, so the signal's obviously gone. So we are going to keep back. And as if by magic,
no, don't let him back in.
He's back, and we can hear him.
I can hear the traffic. Oh, he's back.
Morning, Danny.
When they ask at the end of this, Mark, for feedback, how did your live feed go? Remember to give it a thumbs down and say,
I will.
For some reason, it didn't connect me in. The audio was sporadic. Well, it was non-existent. And what's going on? And why is it not working with a Bluetooth headphone? And why is it muffled?
Well, comment of the day goes to Nicola Forward. But Bev and I thought you'd set us up on a blind date for a minute, or sort of a StreamYard date. We were a bit concerned.
I wouldn't do that to you, Mark. Why would I do something as nasty as that to you? It's a lovely day.
So Nick wants to know if you were just having a moment of self-love.
Always, permanently. It's why my eyesight's so bad. That's why. So anyway, right. Okay, can you hear me okay now?
Yes, we can hear you fine. Before we go full screen, we've got to say hello. Who's that with you, Bev? Who's the bear?
It's Bear.
People are asking. Oh.
It's Bear, and if she's there, she'll know where that bear came from. So we'll just wait and see if she can spot it.
Who?
She will be there.
Who will ask?
Don't do vagary. Don't do contact. Beverly Gow. I'm regretting having you on this morning.
There's no point in me telling, is it? I'm saying if she's there, which she will be later at some point, she will guess who it is.
But you won't see the bear because you'll be on my full screen. Instant regret. Just get off the feed. Explain. Come on. I want to move. I'm cold. I'm freezing. I need to start moving.
Oh, such a whinge bag. Just because she didn't get 1,000 cards this morning.
I got 999.
Your mum gave this to me because she's
Thank
gorgeous.
You very much. Well, yeah, whatever. Valentine, Schmalentines. Can you remove the banner for us, Mark? Get rid of that.
I will do.
Valentines. That crashed right into the 30-second video. Hello, I'm St. Valentine. I'm still running with a tear pun. I'm not giving up on that. I'm in a right foul mood now because it started really badly technologically. I've asked Dave to come along to have a chat. That's what's gone horribly wrong so far. Hello, welcome to Hook. So I thought I'd take you for a walk down to Surbiton. It's very cold. My left hand is freezing. Oh, there's the wind. There's some cyclists going whizzing past. And we're in Hooked because I thought I'd hook you up. Hey!
Hey!
Thank you very much. And if you want to get lucky, Rover, this is the place to be. Hooray!
That's smack in your face there. That isn't even like close to innuendo. A lucky Rover. Hey.
Right, so where are we going? I'm tottering now. You still there, Bev? You've gone all quiet.
I'm sulking.
I thought you'd left the feed and gone. Right.
You'll be sorry if I do one day.
I'd laugh. It'd be well funny. Hook Library.
No, you wouldn't.
Hook Library.
You'd end up buying me a dozen licorice to apologise.
Oh, so I wish you were quiet now. Go back to silent mode. Right. So, where are we? Yes, Chessington. Well, Hook, which is basically Chessington. I'm going north towards Surbiton. If I went south, It's a road that goes straight down to Malden, Rushden, Leatherhead, Dorking, etc., etc. Oh, right. So I'm trying to look out for more Valentine's puns. Who loves the garish pinkness of this all? It's super garish, super pink. Good evening. Oh, here we go.
Reminds me of blancmange.
What does? Oh, okay.
The pinkness.
Yeah, just a random pink picked out. And if anybody's seen the Parkrun Love Heart, anybody remembers? I think it was about 10 years ago. I first did it about 10 years ago on the social media channels, on Facebook pages and everything, and the Twitter accounts. A couple of years, we would change it every year. And it was such a labour to get everybody to turn it back again, like the Christmas logos. But yeah, I kind of stumbled upon the fact that if you move and play with the logo, you can turn it into a heart. But here I'm at some Commonwealth War graves. Yeah, Brad.
Lovely. Just to let you know, you are a little juddery. You're not as flowing on the visuals as you'd normally be. A couple of people have said it, so we don't need to know that. So just to let you know.
What are they saying?
Just that it, let me go down again. It was just a bit potato. There we go from Dave. Oops, wrong one. Moved again. Low quality. It's a bit juddery. Now you've stood still. It's as good as it's ever been.
Yeah, it's a bit windy. My hand is freezing cold and it's painful. So it's quite hard. But yeah. As always, guys, give it a few seconds. You're kidding. Have I gone?
No, you're still here. It's just your vocals have just gone a bit.
Yeah, I'm really not happy. I'm going to absolutely blast StreamYard when I go back later. Because just keep saying at any moment if I break up, just tell me straight away.
Will do.
I can rely on Bev and Mark. Let us know. Always give it a few minutes for it to kick in, guys, and settle down. It's windy, so the technology might be struggling a little bit. So I got married in this. Oh, hello, Sarah. I might pop in and have a cup of tea with you in a minute. Actually,
I got married in that church too.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know that. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to pop over across the road. Oh, I forgot to do it because of the technical issues. I forgot to do another Valentine's pun. If you're lucky, you might get flash. Thank you. Is it freezing? Says Samantha O'Reilly. My left hand is in pain now. So
have you got gloves?
No, because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Right. I'm going to cross over because if somebody who just commented, Sarah, come out and say hello. If you're watching this, give us a wave. I'm about to walk past.
This is going to be good.
What is?
Good. Go on. This is like a live feed up. Meet the audience.
Have a little romantic day.
It would be better if you were carrying roses when you went to see Sarah.
I think I prefer the Cadbury's roses than sunflower. I don't agree with flowers being given as sort of romantic gifts because you're basically giving a plant that's being killed. I've said this in the past. I said it before that I just don't get. Oh, here's a plant that will die. That shows my love for you. There you go, another pun. If you're lucky, you can get a little squirt out of a hose. Really tenuous that is.
You have started something though in the comments.
Is that still that self-love, Danny? Causing the hand pain? Yeah, whatever. Who do you think you are? Oh, diving in on me, bullying me on this feed. Who is bullying me?
Sarah says she's still in bed, so she's got about 2 minutes to get out of bed.
Oh, stay there, Sarah. I'm coming up.
Oh, Sarah, this is not your lucky day.
Not your lucky day. It's St. Valentine's Day after all. Just remember that.
She did say that Greg's not there, so you could get lucky.
There we go. It's always about the flowers. And O'Reilly, yes, it does. It's consumable, right? This is where I struggle because it has a practicality. It feeds you. Flowers, aesthetic, don't do anything, gonna die. but the futility of putting them in water, I never understand that either. And then there's a couple of churches along this road. By the way, did you know? Look at this. And then there's a little park, which is, what is that, Bev? It's King. Which king is it? I've forgotten.
Is it George? Can't remember.
I think it's King George. Yeah, there you go. And then
King Cupid. Oh, she said she'll come to the window. Lovely.
yay! Make sure you're fully dressed, Sarah. And then we have, and then it's like diamond rings and stuff. Don't do anything, but they symbolise things. I am a practical person. I like practical things. Hello, Nicola Forward. This escalated quickly between Danny and Sarah, innit? Unplanned. So we have additional gimbal factors, don't we, Nicola Forward? We're going to be going live from Leeds. Everyone loves Leeds. Yorkshire. In due course. She didn't actually get back to me and tell me how it went. She got it yesterday and she's meant to be practicing. So now Nicola communicated with me on this and say, it's fine, it worked.
I'd love to have Nicola's phone contract, Danny. Sorry, I just said I'd love to have Nicola's contract.
Yeah.
You know what she's like on a monologue. Give her a gimbal. How many gigs that going to take up? One broadcast?
Somebody who keeps a six-pack and so lovely and romantic and amazing. And I love him. I love him. But a little data.
Oh, you've gone a bit. You are going a bit muffly. Windy.
It's windy. It's the wind is hitting the mic. It's because the wind is here. There's nothing I can do about the wind, guys. I can cover one of the mics with my hand. Hang on, where is she? Where is the source?
Let's get that off. Bring that. We'll come back to that.
Hang on. Let's have a. Can you see in the window? Let's have a look. I'm blowing kisses. Happy Valentine. Happy Valentine's Day. There you go.
Oh,
have you got any questions? Isn't that lovely? Right, I'm going to take care. Off I go before I freeze my balls off. It's too late for everything. Right. Oh, let's adjust the gimbal. What's it saying? What are these comments saying? What are you saying, peeps? Husband came home from the shop with a peanut butter Kit Kat chunky for me yesterday, says Sally Watson, and that is so much better than Valentine's flowers. Amen, Sally. Amen. Right. See? People like the chocolates. So, World Cup of Parkrun cafes, whilst we've got the conversation going. Ev, any particular favourites of yours in your touring?
Yeah. I've been thinking long and hard about this because it's sometimes the cafe feels like an excellent cafe for park faffing, and it's the people that you're with, and it's just the memories that you have. But
you're a vegan, so you're really fussy, and it causes problems.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, there's one in particular which definitely wouldn't go in because of the vegan bit. But the
meaty sausage that you were given.
Oh no, it was the one where I was given a fried egg on the vegan
yeah, I know.
breakfast. And I was like,
I know, but
this isn't vegan, and she was insisting it's absolutely vegan, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Right, let me say it again. So the meaty sausage that you were given was me running with the Valentine's theme, right? Then we can go back to the seriousness of your egg on your breakfast, the argument regarding that I was there for.
I thought that we just ignored any of your innuendos.
No. Oh, hang on.
Oh yes, you missed it. Go back.
Yeah, sorry. So I'm actually imposing on someone's property. Look at this house. Look at this.
Is that a blue plaque?
Nice. Yep, Enid Blyton lived there.
My goodness.
1897 to 1968.
To go all Enid Blyton? Gosh.
Sorry. Yeah, she lived there from 1920 to 1924. I gave her living years, but 1920 to 24, so 100 years ago, as a matter of fact. She was living here a century ago. There you go. Sorry about that. Sorry, yeah, Bev. Did I miss any comment just then? Sorry.
Yeah, it was Emma. Here we go. How do you feel about ornaments as flowers? They don't do anything either. They just look nice.
Yeah, no, I don't really have. I'm a minimalist. I think I've learned about myself. I'm very much a minimalist. I like clean and minimal. So yeah, Bev having the argument at the particular location. One of the viewers this morning should hopefully watch. Is hopefully watching and didn't. And yes, we will always get down in tourism folklore in amongst our party. Let's had to debate whether or not it was vegan. Sorry. Karen de Savo. My husband hasn't complained about me playing Pokemon today. That's my gift. There you go, Karen. There's a Pokemon gym just there. There's the little George Regina post box, which is just there. So there you go. Look out for the little red post boxes. Very important. I should have been saying hello. I was going to do lots of hellos to people at the morning. They all look a bit tired and grumpy.
Yep. Oh.
And a bit scared.
Yeah, you've gone sticky and quiet. So
Don't say the word sticky when he's
It's just your filthy mind, Beth. I can't believe you go on about sticky when you ignored the meaty sausage. You know, come on.
Well, I'm vegan, so I always
By the way,
ignore
anyone watching?
sausage.
Ah, you're back.
Goodness. Oh, just awful. Just goddamn awful this morning. I don't know what's going on. Right, so where are we? This is... Well, actually, pay attention to the road, Dan. It's a bit windy. I'll cover. My friend. This is day 3. Bridge splits. Chessington is known as south of the borough because it's south of Kingston Borough. And it's pretty much divided. It's split in two by the A3. And now I'm into Tolworth territory by rights. Then it feeds into Surbiton. If you go down there, it's Hinckley Wood. On the way to Esher and on the way to Bushy Park. It's down that way. And then quite a busy roundabout. That Chinese there, Regent, does some fantastic, speaking of vegan food, does a pretty good vegan Chinese, doesn't it, Bev?
Best Chinese ever.
Is it?
I've gone sticky. I've gone sticky.
Yeah, Dave's picking on the fact I said that when you went, sticky, basically. So,
right, fair enough. What's everybody's plans watching tonight? And let us know in the comments what you're up to for Valentine's Day. Is it A, stay in with a romantic meal? B, stay in with a romantic meal? Or C, stay in with a romantic meal? That's the options you have available to you. Do let us know in the comments, A, B, or C, what you're up to this evening. Because there's bugger all else that you can do today. Oh, yes. Right, what's this say? Carol, cats and ornaments don't go well together unless they bounce. Dolly doesn't really knock things off the side, although she does like to find things, discover things, and knock them about in Bev's house. She's a scratcher. She likes to scratch everything. She loves to claw curtains for some weird reason. Here we go. Should I get a bit dirty?
Really?
So if you like to like a little bit of carpet, etc.
You guaranteed a clean rug there?
That's the one.
Me.
I won't be too filthy. Actually, I could get really filthy, and I've got to sometimes rein it back. Or staying in without a romantic meal. No. Why would you stay in without? Probably doesn't be something romantic. Like, I don't know. Here, have some chips with a kiss. That's romantic, isn't it?
I wasn't going to put this comment up, Danny, but I think you need to rip into it. There's a bit of a typo. See if you can spot it.
Watching foosball on the TV, including Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal FC, my favourite football team. Arsenal. Yeah, I'm a gooner. Anyway, right. Try again. What's this? I'm trimming the hedges with the other half. Romance isn't dead. I don't know what else you can do. I know you can pop to coffees? Yeah, you can't sit in for a restaurant. Pubs are shut. Cinemas are shut. What else do people do on Valentine's Day? Just go and get overcharged for meals in restaurants. We can have to book ages in advance without and it's to be really stressful and annoyed and sit there and evaluate your own relationship while judging others. I guess that's what happens, isn't it? Now Cosmic, staying with a romantic meal for two, then feel really guilty that I've eaten 2 meals. And to be honest with you, if you eat too much, you want to have a little bit more romance after me. You've got to be a bit careful, ain't you? Don't end up being too gassy now. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Carry on again. We can go out here in Singapore. Oh, cool. But planning on staying in and having an unromantic meal and maybe watching an unromantic film. Do people watch romantic films on Valentine's Day? Have you ever done that? Have you ever done the cliche? What is your ideal genre of movie people to watch on Valentine's? I mean, I think comedies. Comedies is best. Have a good old giggle, then tickle each other, and then tickle each other in a romantic fashion. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Tickle your funny bone, and then tickle the other bone. What's this? At Ghana, I had a Valentine's Day steak for 2 for 1 last night. Oh. See, that's my plan. Is basically I'm gonna actually there's no plan, actually. Booper snoot, yeah. Actually, I've never really given much credence to a Hallmark days anyway, so I don't really care.
Oh,
there we go, little waterways, isn't that nice? All these little hidden gems that are buried in amongst suburban areas. There's this little river runs down and past Surbiton Juniors. If you go in that direction, it's going towards Surbiton Juniors. It runs down the side of Alexander Egg. Anyway, there you go. Excuse me. We'll be watching a musical. Okay, yep. I've not seen. What's the one with Miranda? I can't remember his name. The Miranda fella who's in.
I know who you mean. I haven't a clue on the film. If anyone wants to give us a clue.
Shrazzing, babe, help us out, babe. She's still there. She gone. Is it too cold in the towers?
No, it's not too cold in the towers. Because I've got the heating on and you haven't even noticed. So no. Well, the cat's away. I don't know. Hamilton. That's the one with.
She's good.
John Paul. No, what's his name?
Don't ask me people's names. I'm menopausal. I haven't got a clue.
He's in the Philip Pullman, the Northern Lights. Why is my brain having an absolute meltdown? It's too early in the morning. Katie Stone. Sunday night is always an episode of Midsummer Murders. I'm doing some jigsaw. Okay. Really leaning into being nearly 40. Wow, Katie. Wow. Making me feel old. I'm 42 this year. Crikey. But look at this.
Can we not talk about ages, please?
I know. Yeah, I know. It's just madness. Okay, how far am I from Surbiton? Not a huge amount. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end up in Surbiton train station, and that'll be it. Not actually in it, but by it. And, go ahead, Beth.
About a mile and 1.2 miles, I think.
Yeah, not particularly far. And also, it's downhill, which makes it good. And Surbiton train station, for any Harry Potter fan, is where they have an opening scene. I think it's in number 5. I think it's the 5th Harry Potter, where old Harry's at a train station. He gets snatched away, I think. I'll be reading. Other half will be watching TV. Occasionally, we'll grunt at each other. Okay. Ooh, hello. Just another evening. Grunting and puffing. Hey, Val. Thank you for that insight into your evening tonight. Occasionally grunt. Take it slow, Val. Take it slow. So, okay. Filthy. That's what I am. Right, so what's your plan with the current boyfriend, Nigel, Bev?
Well, I don't know. It depends if we get a visit from next door as to whether it would be a meal for 3 or a meal for 4.
Meal for 3? Huh?
Well, my son, my surrogate son, and my boyfriend.
Why is Aaron joining you on a romantic meal? No, I'm fine by myself. I'm very independent. I'm an independent man. They've got a song about that, I think. Oh no, woman, wrong thing. Sorry. I'll leave you to current boyfriend Nigel to have a lovely romantic evening together. I don't want to interfere. I'm fine doing my own thing. What's this? Keystone. I look at, and I took an ex-girlfriend, Matt Garner, sorry. My eyesight's going really bad. What's going on? Again, all that stuff, love and pleasure. I have an ex-girlfriend to see Hannibal in the cinema Valentine's Day once. Well, that's the thing. If they get scared and they need to be like grabbing your arm and clutching, and so maybe it's a wise thing to do. That person's got a clock on their house. Yeah. Okay. What's this? Big houses. Yes, welcome to Tolworth / Surbiton. Well, actually, what is this officially? They have it down as Tolworth, Bev. Is this Surbiton?
I would say this is slightly heading. It's Surbiton, Thames Ditton.
Thames Ditton, yeah. I mean, actually, by rights, yeah, you're venturing into Thames Ditton as well. So, yeah, I mean, the road signs, I mean, kind of geographically define it. Southborough Road, here we go. Ditton,
Well,
yeah,
it's
look.
one road in. For if you turn left and then turn right, that road is the defining line between Thames Ditton and Kingston.
Yeah, well, look, Ditton Road, Surbiton. So, yeah, notice the houses. I mean, there are other little ones, but there are a few flash ones. There's the Maypole pub. People used to go in there and have a drink once upon a time. Just down that road to the right is up and running store. And, ooh, the pub, which is the Royal Oak. I'll read this first, I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Ali Shepherd, I'm beyond excited. The pub in my road has started doing roast dinners. You can collect an arcade. I've ordered one. Nice. Pre-pandemic, it used to be a special treat to have on a Sunday lunch in a pub which is the best roast in East London. The best. You should do a poll of the best roast dinners. That's what you should do in London. That would be popular.
Your quality's just dropping a little bit, by the way, just to let you know.
Okay. Yeah, frustrating. It's annoying, and I can say an angry email from Danny of Chessington will be fired off the stream. And why am I paying for a service that seems to be set for around good technology, even though it's got some of the best stuff? I was going to say that the Royal Oak pub, which is down there, again, that's near Surbiton Juniors. Hannah Perrin let us know because, now let me get this straight. King George, what's the one that fought Cromwell? I've forgotten. I don't know my monarchs beyond postal boxes. But he hid in a tree, didn't he? And the Royal Oak pubs.
Not Charles, was it? Was it Charles the First?
Charles, that's the one. Yeah, Charles. And he get another. Look at this. This is actually a posh road as well.
What's that mighty erection at the end?
That's called a church.
Okay, just didn't know the name of the church. I didn't say anything funny, Bev, honestly.
St Matthew's Avenue. St Matthew's. And then we have, apparently, was it Charles? He hid in the tree to make sure he didn't get caught by Cromwell's forces. But the Royal Oak pub signs, a lot of them have a king hiding in the tree. So if you do have a Royal Oak pub near you, next time go and have a look. Not every single one. You can do a Google image search to see a lot of them. But if you happen to be near a Royal Oak pub, just have a look at the pub sign to see if you can see a king hiding. It's a little game you may want to play.
I thought you were going to talk about George Best.
Tell us. Go ahead.
That was George Best's drinking hole.
What, the Maypole or the Royal
Oak?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, every day's a school day.
Well, I know he played for Fulham late in the late part of his years. Did he live down this way? Oh, okay. I did not know. I think, if I'm not mistaken, when I was young, we were at King's Cross with my mum and my dad when I was little, and I think George Best was there. I think my mum or dad asked him for, did they ask the signature or say hello? If they're watching, they'll let me know. I was too young to really understand and appreciate it at the time. Some big old houses. Again, well, actually, that's a church, not a church, a nursery. As to do deliveries, they've had to big up their game as well. They didn't really do it, did they, beforehand? What's this? Dan Roberts, loads of pubs here. Was Enid Blyton an alcoholic? It's on a road that leads from Kingston down. I mean, I guess pretty much a historical passageway. There's going to be a main thoroughfare. Kingston and up this way as I'm going toward, again, Hampton Court, down to the coast. I just, like with anything, a lot of the roads, they have pubs dotted along them on main thoroughfares, and I'm walking along one. So I can hear a lot of fuzz and noise. I do wish the technology upped its game a little bit. All right, anyway. Nearly there. So at the top of the hill now. We're not very far from Surbiton. And we're going to go through the high street and up to the train station, and then we're done. And thank you to everybody that's joined us. The World Cup Parkrun Cafes. If you are nominating sharing, I had to highlight the fact. Oh, hello, Mum. I got his autograph and I still have it. Yay! Thank you, Mum. Love to you. If you haven't seen it, or if you joined us late, hopefully you saw the bear. Bev, how's your bear, Mum? The Valentine's bear. Excuse me. Please only put the name of the location. Don't put the cafe name too. Not required. Because it helps me filter it. Too much information going in. I did say on the sheet, please only put the event location. I've then amended and edited the text on the Facebook post. I've then retweeted last night with additional information. So please only put the event location, so then we can filter it down, and then we can discover the cafes in particular once we have the final 16. So if you do see or aware or have done that sort of thing, then just be aware of that. Much appreciated. But it's good to have the responses coming in so far. It's quite a lot. So the easier it makes it for me to sift through, would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very kindly. Right.
Have you just gone past the Star and Garter?
Oh my, thank you, Bev. Yes, see. So people who watch me, so the people who saw me at Richmond and went to the Royal Star and Garter, the giant building on the hill, they split into two, and the other building. So this is a nice joining up, I guess. Royal Star and Garter. This is the new building. This is built brand new. As a matter of fact, they bought this land and purchased it, but they moved a lot of the residents over to here. So there you go. This is where a lot of them went. Well, half of them went. So thank you for that, Bev. Good call. Good call. It's all got quiet on the comments front. Oh no, there we go. Oh, Mum again. Next, beautiful Bev. Yeah. Okay.
There is plenty of discussion about pub meals.
Oh, okay.
People chatting with each other.
Royal Star and Garter. It's a great name for a pub. Yeah. True. Okay, Mullin. Oh, hello. I've walked the whole Thames Park, and we always get excited when a bridge was coming up, as it meant a pub. Okay, yeah, very true. River and roads being the crossroads. Directions by pubs are very helpful, especially if it's a pub you're looking for. Do you know what? I would admit I didn't think about that. Of course, if you, as anything, you catch the footfall, isn't it? So plunk a pub by the bridge, and thinking about it now, of course, thinking of all the bridges along the Thames, where is there not a pub? Even Teddington Bridge, by the luck, of course there is. There's two. Yep. And Richmond, yes, there is. Is it all along the riverside? Hampton Court, of course there is. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's a thing that I've learned today. I didn't realise that business sense. Plunk a pub by a bridge. Yeah.
And the anticipation is still building. If you look
for Danny, give us a clue as to any early leaders in the World Cup of Parkrun Cafes. It depends on whether I am going to. I'm going to discount people that have put in too much information. I did say in the details, it shows how many people haven't read the information on there, and just extraneous details. And when I do bring up the form, I'm just going to delete without thinking. So that may change the figures. So good question. I don't know until it closes out on Wednesday. But there are nominations with, like I say, superfluous information on there. I'm just going to discard But I have said, it does say in the information above, and it's not been read. So I'm going to be absolutely, I'm going to be iron-fisted about it. I really am. So I don't want, I just don't want it to be too complicated a job. Put the parkrun event name in there, and that's it. And we'll come back to it afterwards. It's amazing how much time the World Cup of Parkrun Beauty took up. Just again, even trying to define and make the graphics, collect the information resources, and so forth. It was well worth doing. But yeah, a lot more time than expected. So over there, Dan Roberts, Danny's being right, Jackie Weaver. Yep, absolutely, no bones about it. Somebody's going to do it. I'm going to do it. Then it needs to be done to a particular set of parameters. Yeah. Otherwise, it just makes my life a lot more difficult. That there is old Victorian postbox. Minimal cipher.
Lovelace.
Lovelace, yes, it is. What's special about Lovelace?
Well, it's just love. All you need is love.
Oh, of course, I forgot all about that. There is, yeah. Love, innit? Love, actually. That's the one.
I'm just trying to find there's a comment before about Lovelace. I'm just trying to find it.
This is the most I've walked in quite a while, actually. My activity levels have gone down. I used to live in Surbiton. Carrie Ann, is there anywhere you didn't live? You're more nomadic. She's not more nomadic than me. Around the Lovelace area, sorry. Not far from the station. And was always excited when I saw it. And yeah, saw it in Harry Potter. Me too, actually. Because when was that? 15 years ago? No, hang on. Yeah, 2006, 7. Maybe not even that far back.
She's at it again, look.
Yay, my old, oh, they are. Ooh, Carrie Ann, that's a bit of a posh road. Ooh, and a Lovelace Gardens. Actually, yeah, love. Valentine's Day. Still very early, isn't it? What time is it? About 20 past. Actually, I can see it. It's coming up. Oh, it's 20 to 10.
Yeah.
40 minutes. Wow, people have stuck with us for 40 minutes. Crikey. And then, let's go on here. I don't like that.
Just
leave the trees. Leave the trees. Hi, Sally Watson. It's nice to see streets with no snow. We've still got quite a lot, and I'm bored of it now. Yeah, because it can impact as to. Right, there we go. What do I do?
Yeah.
That's all right. Okay. Yeah, it can impact the ability to do anything. Certainly when it's super icy and slidey. There's an amazing video that Bev and you saw that I shared, didn't you, Mark, where there was down a very steep hill in North London where a car was just cracked into 5 cars on the way down. That was when it snowed a couple of weeks ago. When I
turn round and show them why you're talking about cars smacking into each other.
Speaking of cars smacking into each other.
I'll bring Dave's comment back in a moment. Oh, a Mini.
Yep.
Look at that registration.
Yep. Guess what? It's a Pokestop. Who would have thought, eh?
Oh.
There you go. But yeah, that's a landmark. Clever, innit? Sorry, what's Dave's comment say? Just explained today live to hubby. He said, Danny is challenge Annika. Mark is a host and Bev is a person back in the studio doing research. Yeah, I should go into somewhere at some point. I've not been before in a city and then get right. Go left, go right, go that way. It'll be quite fun. Maybe to end up having things put in the city that I have to find. People guiding me in that direction using a map. Well, that's actually got a bad idea, thinking on it. Something to think about in future. Welcome to Surbiton, by the way, people. Welcome to Surbiton High Street, I should say. I'm very nearby the train station now.
Oh, that makes me feel sad and nostalgic. What's coming up?
It's on the left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's open.
Takeaway only, though, isn't it?
Oh, you know what's coming next? They do taking away coffee and cake. Wait, how's that order go, Bev?
I'm not. No. But how am I going to bring it back?
No.
What are you saying, Bev?
No, it's okay. You don't need to bring me anything back.
I'm not going to because I can't carry it back.
It's fine. It's okay. It's Valentine's Day. You don't need to bring me anything back. It's okay.
Fine. I don't care. I don't care anyway. And B, if we're talking Valentine's Day, your current boyfriend has a car which you can pop down. Actually, look, do you know what? Well, that's not a car space. It's illegal to park there. But just behind those 3 cars, and then he can come and get you a coffee and bring it back to you. There you are, Nigel. If you see this, come and pop down. That's what
He's
she
still
wants. She wants.
asleep.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Fine.
left him in bed.
Ignore all that then.
Yeah, but Wags and Tails is brilliant because it does. You didn't tell them it's lovely. They do lots of lovely vegan food, vegetarian food, and you know you can, if you're meaty, you can still eat. But they do lots of things for doggies, and you go in there and all the dogs are allowed in the restaurant.
Yes, they are.
And they do
Okay.
puppuccinos for the dogs and little dog biscuits.
They do. Why don't they have cat? Well, I was about to say, why don't they have cat cafes? They do. Shut up, Danny. Think before you speak. Lived at Palmerston Court on Lovelace Gardens in the 90s. Is Hideo. Oh, hello, Hideo. Ingrid Botha. Is the Red Rose Curry place still there? My other half lived above it maybe 25 years ago. Is that the one that's over there? Is that?
So that's East of India. You always did half price venue on a Friday and Saturday. But the Red Rose is further up on the right-hand side.
It's down there. I'm going to go. Actually, who just asked that question?
Ingrid, about the Red Rose.
Ingrid, I'm going to go and show you, Ingrid. Let's go and have a look, shall we? I'll show you. I believe it is. So yeah, and Bev is right. They do a fantastic vegan hot dog. It tastes like a meaty sausage, but it's not made of meat. And then, so straight ahead down that road, maybe, what, 300 meters, 400 is the Thames, or not even 400, 300, and there's a Thames.
Okay.
So we're not very far from the Thames now, but there it is. There are Ingrid. Yep. Yep. They're still there. There you go. Hopefully that makes you happy seeing that once again. There's a clock tower. There's a couple of clock towers in Surbiton, as a matter of fact. Clock tower just up there on the end of the road. But I will spin back and show you another clock tower. KFC, if anybody wants it. Yeah. Bertie is listening attentively now. Well, yeah. Come on down to Surbiton at some point, Karen, and come along to Wags and Tails. Bring Bertie, and then come in and have a cappuccino. Do a little bit of watching. Look at some of these buildings as well. Look at that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Look at the architecture on top of the buildings. Always forget to look up. Look up. Even again, look at the lamps.
Indeed. Oh yeah.
Just look up. People forget to look up. You take it for granted, I guess. So when you go to, let's say that when tourists go to New York, you can always tell a tourist because they're looking up. They're just gaping at the size of the buildings because they don't take it for granted. Right, High Street, Sainsbury's will not be open just yet. Obviously, Sunday. Just up here, nearly there. This is a bit more like the Manhattan Gimbal walks. Yay! You recognise the door. Ah, sweet. Awesome.
There's I'm being careful what I bring up here. There's a lot of sausage talk.
Of course there is. I expected nothing less. Fabulous buildings, Amanda O'Reilly. Yes, there's another one. Obviously, it's been commercialised, but this is the old postal building. Can I go into the road? Actually, I'm just going to back up completely. I'm getting looked at really strangely by everybody by the bus stop now as well. That's fine. But there you go. Et voila. What's Big Red Building? Big Red Building is, Amanda. I'm guessing you're talking about this. Hang on, this has changed as well. Make it the post office. This was the Zizzies. What's happened? This has changed since I was last down here. And again, Surbiton. If you want to come and find dog-friendly food places, Surbiton's the place to be. Making it the post office. This is completely. That's been changed. Again, look at the ornate carving on the front of the building.
There's so much history, isn't there, just around you that you just blank on a daily basis.
When you dive into these places, I mean, I know I had to go through like generic streets or roads with fairly large residential properties to get in, but that's it. Speed down the road. That's it. Go quickly, BMW driver. Don't live up to any cliches, will you? So yeah, and then drives quickly and has to stop. The person on the corner. What's the point of that?
Coming up on the left is where I had my very first date with current boyfriend Nigel.
Oh, see, look, this is lovely tying on the romancing.
Yeah,
Oh.
current boyfriend
Valentine.
Nigel about 5.5 years ago. That current.
You have got many years behind you, so it's all relative, Bev.
Well, that's true.
Victoria Farm.
He got there before me, and he said it was like EastEnders in there.
Yeah, I can imagine. Let's have a look at the old Queen face. Look at that. That's a
Oh, a bit
funny drawing.
yeah.
No, I'm not, Bev. I'm not. Get it yourself.
God damn it!
Where's the
Turn
mute?
Nigel down.
I can't find the mute button. Quick, keep going.
They've got a whole new range of oat lattes in there, different flavours.
They do half price food between Mondays and Wednesdays as well.
Oh,
You know that? Of course you
no,
don't.
but I
'cause
know where
you
you're
don't-
going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere. You go there. You get out of the house rather than sending me. McDonald's, 24 hours as a matter of fact. So always very busy here with the delivery drivers for Uber Eats and Deliveroo and all that sort of thing. Very much can smell that.
Yeah.
And then train station's coming up on the right. I think it's part of depot building, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you'll see it's around the corner, Surbiton Flyer. You've got everything, EE, Greg's, M&S, Simply Food. So I'm really hungry now, not had breakfast. But I'll be able to get something for myself shortly. Bev wants something.
You
So
tease, such a tease.
There's a couple of orders coming in, by the way, for
Oh, we
McDonald's. If you fancy passing and doing a delivery service, you could borrow one of those mopeds.
How far have I walked, Danny? It's 5k into Kingston, so it's about I would say what, 2 miles, 2.5 miles, not even that. I think.
Just a smidge over 2 miles.
Yeah, it's not very far.
There we are.
Here we go. So Surbiton Flyer, and then Surbiton Station, and then of course the outdoor side of things. And then there's the clock above it. I'll see if I can. Actually, I'll go over to this. Obviously, people know what a train platform looks like, but I believe it was this platform that was the one that had the Harry Potters on.
It was platform 3 of the Half-Blood Prince.
See if I can have a sneak in, shall we? I mean, it's fundamentally a train station platform. You've all pretty much seen them. Bev, desperate to suckle at the milky tea of Costa. Correct.
And
Correct.
Not content with saying that once, Linda's just posted it again. I think she's
giggling to herself. You know full well, somewhere up in Bradford right now, Linda is giggling away to herself in her seat. So, or sapping at the milky tea. That makes it even worse. The set of words are particularly, they're too indicative. They can't draw too much an image, like the word moist. That's one that a lot of people really don't like. I love the Art Deco station, says Ian Thompson. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I brought you here to see it.
It is beautiful, I have to say. I've seen it in a lot of films and like period dramas, because it is a very good example of one. I mean, it will stay because of the area.
Yep, of course.
Which is fantastic.
Trying to control the gimbal to show properly.
Mm-hmm.
Then, can I go up here? No, I can't. So I need to actually, should I sneak in? I'm going to go in anyway. Hopefully the reception holds. Dead quiet here. Oh, actually, should I go into the ticket hall?
Yeah.
The ticket hall? The ticket hall, actually, I'll show you the ticket hall, so you can see where the trains is going, if there are any. What's this say? Dan Roberts, wasn't that stationed on Tim Dan program? Probably. There we go. Again, this is the inside.
Train stations, I remember them.
Exactly. I've not been in a train, God knows how long. Must be easily a year. Is it a year? Can't remember. But yeah, if you want to get a train, so this is their major hub station: Aldershot, Alton, Basingstoke, Clapham Junction, Hampton Court, Guildford, Fleet, Oxshott, Portsmouth. All the way down to the coast. Portsmouth is one of them. Is it Southampton you can get to from here? You can, can't you? Am I going mad?
You can get, that looks like Portsmouth, I can see, so it's on that sort of line.
Definitely can get to Portsmouth and then walk on London Waterloo. But it's you can get fast trains. So I used to get Pootle and bring the little permanently imaginary one down to Surbiton when she worked in central London. She would then get into Surbiton. It'd be faster than it would be for Chessington. Chessington, you'd get a seat and it would take longer and the train would be put back and delayed more. Surbiton, just basically the fast line, so you could just whiz in. It's a little bit like Richmond in terms of speed and immediacy into London for commuters. And I do wonder how this pandemic is going to have an impact on all of that. Again, do these places keep the value because people don't want to commute into London anymore? What's that say? Emma wow, beautiful station. So if you go straight up this hill, you're on the way to where Berrylands is, which is where 26.2 Running Club is based. Again, Coronation Hall, Corrie Hall building, Bosco Lounge. Corrie Hall is a Wetherspoons now, so a little fancy on the outside, intricate inside, class of clientele. Questionable.
Oi, we used to go there for the curry nights on a Thursday.
I stick to my point. Class of clientele going in there.
It was you and me.
Again, I stick to my point. Class of clientele, questionable. There's the Lloyds Bank. It's got a little black horse above it as well. HSBC building. So there's the string of banks around here, and then Waitrose and the clock tower, and then we'll tie this up. I started work in the Midland Bank just opposite you. Yes, Midland Bank. Well, hello, Sarah. Sarah's loving this.
It's the Sarah Whiteman show.
It is a Sarah Whiteman show. Special Valentine's gift for you, Sarah. Waitrose, new building has put in, very fancy. Free parking for 2 hours around the back, quite handy. And then we have a little park just here. Another clock tower as promised. We are not very far from Kingston now, so there is a short walk into Kingston just down this road. Last train I caught was in Gdansk for our trip to Zamek with my book. Do you know what? I don't know if that's similar because I went to get my Z and Zerodov and was on the train. I don't think I went on a train after that. I think it's really simple. I'm scratching my. Did I go into London for something else in the interim? I wouldn't have. Why would I have? I know. Did someone say on someone's birthday? Was it Chris's birthday, Mr. Schofield? There you go. So let's have a look at the old clock tower, and then Coronation clock tower for Surbiton to commemorate the coronation of His Royal Highness King Edward VII in 1902. His medallion can be seen above. There you go. Lovely. And that's it. So, thanks for joining. Clock Tower Cafe here as well, which is, I think, mate, used to be toilets that's been converted, Bev? Would that be fair to say? I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Bug Hotel.
Or apart from Bug Hotel, Sky High.
Oh, what a finish.
So I'll come back to that. Bug Hotel. I keep forgetting. So the artist We Are Sky High that I've mentioned quite a few times, he has. Oh, and just over there is the Freemasons building as well. There's more to see. There's more to see. There's more to see. Hang on a second. There's a fancy. I think you've got to do special handshakes to get in that building just over there. But yeah, the We Are Sky High. They're doing a lot of building work in Kingston, which is being turned into properties left, right, and centre. But they have a lot of the building, the boarding, the hoardings and boardings around it. And Mr. Sky High is using it as a template to go and do some fantastic, what we call graffiti, but I certainly consider to be very, very fine art. Mate, okay, not fine art, but you know what I mean. But there you go. We Are Sky High. Lovely photo. I think that's amazing. I love that. I'm a big fan of foxes. What do the people think? Anybody commenting to say what they like about this?
People just want you to just keep
Shut up.
walking.
Oh.
No.
Will you just please shut up? Do you know what? I'm going to tie it up there because we want to save some other things for another day, perhaps. But big news is that Nicola will be joining us on the ability to gimbal around things. We'll be able to see places near her, maybe Fountains Abbey. We will see. Anyway, right. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for getting up and joining and having a chat. Bevan, for pointing out certain things like Love, Lace Road, and so forth. Yeah, but there you go.
And
Cocktail space.
Costa.
First date.
No. No.
Is anyone saying in the comments that Danny should really buy me a Costa?
I think
No,
it's been
why
everybody
would
for
they do that?
themselves. They've all been putting their own orders in.
Oh, selfish lot.
Meh.
They're not
Right.
sharing the love.
Me.
56 minutes. That's more than long enough. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Until tomorrow.
Take care, everybody.
Day 50 something or other. I've lost track. Day 97. Day 97 of this lockdown. Ta-ra, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.